It wasn't a pretty one, but the Philadelphia Eagles found a way to pull off the win in which they beat the Washington Commanders 28-16. Saquon Barkley, the best player in the league, well, the best running back in the league, in my opinion, took the Philadelphia Eagles in the fourth quarter, put him on his back, and carried him all the way in and sealed the deal for the win. I think after tonight, Saquon Barkley is the #1 running back when it comes to rushing yards. Now, I know Derrick Henry, he's probably going to get his chance to get right back in it come Sunday, if they play this Sunday. And I think Saquon just surpassed him. I think he got like 1,137 right now. And I think Derrick Henry only got like 1,120 yards or something like that. So, in my opinion, all I'm saying is Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the NFL. Point blank period. I think he ended with like 26 carries for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns, in which I think he was averaging like 5-point-something yards a carry. Bro, he was going crazy tonight. And get this, out of the 2 touchdowns that he got, which was only in the fourth quarter, it only took him 20 seconds to get both of them. Yeah. Hey man, what y'all think? Y'all think he the best running back in the NFL or what? But outside of Saquon Barkley, I gotta say, man, the Philadelphia Eagles offense looked terrible tonight. They just looked terrible. From the first to the third quarter, they could not get anything going. They couldn't get the running game going. It was a whole lot of miscues going on, a lot of drop passes. Hurts couldn't get off. You know, the way he was throwing that ball, he could not connect with A.J. Brown. And you could tell A.J. Brown was getting frustrated. You know, it was a lot of times where he was open and he just couldn't get the ball to him. I remember one play, I think he did a comeback to the sideline, wide open to be exact. You know what I'm saying? And Hurts just threw the ball out of bounds. It's like, bro, what are you doing? But we all know how Hurts is. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of those type of quarterbacks that he may have a terrible first half, and then he'll come out and just do his thing and ball out in the second half. I'm pretty sure the Philadelphia Eagles fans, man, they don't really care for that. You know what I mean? They want to see him get going early, my boy. I don't think A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith did too much of nothing today. I mean, I'm pretty sure they only got like, 5 catches out of maybe 8 targets or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Devontae Smith, he was dropping passes. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. They just didn't look good today. To be honest with you, I don't think neither one of them got over 60 yards. You know, y'all can, let me drop that in the comment. Let me know how many yards did each of them get. But I don't think they got nowhere over 60 yards. The Commanders was pretty much owning the Philadelphia Eagles from the first to the third quarter. They had their number. I mean, they just had control of this whole entire game. The defense was flying around. They did a good job of putting pressure on Hurts. And, we all know when it comes to Hurts, man, if he getting pressure on him, he's going to find a way to scramble. So I give the Commanders, at least to the third quarter. Well, really, the whole entire game, I give the Commanders props because they found a way to put pressure on Hurts and contain him, right? It was only like 1 or 2 plays to where he actually got a scramble off, in which I think he only did like 8 yards per carry. So, they did a real good job. Until Saquon Barkley just, oh my gosh. Now the Eagles, no matter what was going on in the game, they stayed consistent. They tried to keep that defense honest. They ran. I mean, it wasn't there. It wasn't there all the way through the third quarter. Saquon Barkley got a good run off, but then Gainwell really opened it up. You know what I mean? They put Gainwell in for a couple of plays, and he just started letting loose on them boys. But then Saquon came in at the end and said, man, you know what? I got this. You've been doing a good job, Gainwell. I appreciate you, my boy. But I'm finna go ahead and put this game away. You feel me? In this game, it was really a defensive battle. It really was. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Eagles came alive. Got a turnover towards the end of the game in which Saquon went down right after that, made them pay for it and sealed the deal. But I must say, boy, Philadelphia, they definitely struggled at the beginning. They struggled in the first half. They could not find a way to stop that 2-back formation. Whether it was Eckler catching the ball out the backfield, making them pay for it, or Robinson doing counter plays or whatever, sending Eckler one way, giving Robinson the ball the other way, man, they could not figure a way to stop it. They couldn't figure it out. They had the linebackers running each and every type of way, man. But I guess at halftime, the Eagles found a way to make adjustments, figure it out. I mean, you already know it's the Georgia defense. Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles is the Georgia defense, pretty much, and you know how they get down. We the second half team. We go in, figure it out at halftime. We get into the quarterback. We putting pressure on the quarterback. We causing turnovers. Y'all already know how UGA get down. Yeah. Y'all know how we get down. But that's exactly what them boys did tonight. So, you know what I mean? Shouts out to them Georgia boys. Y'all already know what time it is. The Commanders, like I said, man, hats off to the Commanders. I mean, big hats off to them. Because even with the great offensive line that the Philadelphia Eagles got, they still managed to contain Jalen Hurts. And they didn't do, boy, I'm talking about they was not allowing Saquon or that offensive line to get the run game going at all. At all. So, yeah, man, them the type of games I like to watch. I don't like to see blowouts, you know what I mean? Especially on Thursday night. It's the only game on. I don't want to see no blowout. I just don't. But all in all, it was a good game. So shout out to both teams. Shout out to the Eagles for that dub, getting that dub tonight. I think this was their 6th straight win. They got all their weapons back. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see if they're going to be able to challenge the Lions or not. Do y'all think they are the best team in the NFC right now? Do y'all think that, man? Y'all drop that down in the comment below. I'm going to holler at y'all.